Shrug life, shrug life, shrug life, shrug life, shrug life, shrug life.
Ho, ho, ho. Battle Rap Santa Claus is here. Delivering all the gifts for all the good boys and girls out there. Here we got a nice gift for y'all. We just want to show our appreciation for all the support that we've been having since we've been around. For everybody that's been supporting Bullpen Battle League, liking the content we've been putting out. We just want to make sure we give y'all a classic on this wonderful holiday. Hope y'all enjoy it. From me to you, from us to y'all. John and Don, Bullpen Battle League, Bullpen over bullshit. Merry Christmas.
So you want to be a clone?
Let's go, goddamn!
So you can get double, the twin max. Clone want to be a clone? Let me see what it be getting at. See, you'll see them sliding doors when I pull up and then clap. When the clone see that Van Dam, he can double the impact.
I'm called to get magic touched. If they touch magic, they'll take whatever magic touch. When I'm shooting, I got the magic touch. Hey. Miss Brizzle, he coming the field trip, you'll see magic bust.
Yeah, you beat him. Shit, after I already crippled him. Right. Jonah?
Right.
That was after disaster already finished him. Right. Even Ilmac just lost the roll. He couldn't keep his belt. And as far as the saga go, well, we all know he beat himself.
Keep the hate on the low, cause I done been in all types of wars. There been a lot of niggas come back, cause I'm who they get excited for. I'm a Minnesota links I post, they admire more. His chick is mad at me. Come on!
Alright, Pete. Rex hit my line too. Like, yo, you trying to get down with the crew? Heard you was fired, your friends of the family, and they said you ain't scared to shoot. I accepted, hung up the phone, nigga, I felt like I blew. But ever since that day, I ain't heard from Rex since, Sean. So bro, now I'm just like you.
Two cans jumping through the field like a school band. Revolver getting more spins than a new jam. Two ladders. These pale bananas like two Zans. Get me tight. I turn into Wilson off Home Improvement when the ooze bland. Cause I bucket over a fence like I'm talking to the two-man, baby.
When I think of God 10, man, I hit the scriptures, but they wanted to give a nerd quantum physics. Like, I ain't comfortable with the nigga. I mean, you're letting hymns and ASA take over. Oh, y'all don't get the picture? It wasn't rocket science. Wait. I mean, the bar was hidden figures. LOSO ain't sold nothing original yet. You can miss me trying to diss me with your fear of hell and wail all your biblical threats. You want to get physical? Bet. I hit the gun store, cop 2 new burners, an identical scent. I figure since every Bible you read has been a translated duplicate, then you should get some original text. I'm getting them straight.
Well, since clean paper ain't show up, I just figured I'd leave a comment on what someone left a comment at. Cause over here we separate my God from promo. So if you don't want to hear about how my God is rose though, living inside my soul, bro, I'll pop the fofo, push rocks with Coco, you niggas stop watching LOSO.
Shout out to everybody on spot. Shout out to Paperberry Williams in the building. We got Rap Grid in the building. Shout out to RBE, ARP, and Lawrence in the building. Y'all make some noise for RBE, man. That's all. my nigga Skip and Flipper, man. Y'all know what's up. Make some noise for Skip, man. These two MCs just agreed to do unlimited rounds. So y'all don't need to keep the clock. So yeah. Y'all might want to take notes on this one. Let me know we good. Bullpen Battle League is a stage 2017. Make some fucking noise, y'all! Look, man, this is the most anticipated battle of the fucking year. Period. Now we gotta put the pressure on them. They gotta show it. Since we came with furthest,
they say you can't be beat out if you go first. Well, how hypocritical, a Christian who can care less about what's second coming. I mean, the doubters tell me they don't go. The doubters tell me they're on your side. Well, how fitting. Y'all better follow suit as I'm addressing something. But first, I forgot to tell you, Peace King, I want to thank you for the revolution. I mean, countless times I be watching your battles and think, man, I got to give respect to what you're doing. But does it ever concern you that the people you be trying to reach have no idea what you're talking about? Well, you just left them in confusion. Because anybody can come up here and talk about what we got a problem with. I'm the only one that sends them a solution. And that's the difference in our music. I saw my guy Pusha T that broke these 2 chains, and now I spit with some common sense. He be thinking if he rap for the West, he can make good music if he leaves out the consequence. Boy, I am shocked at this. Charles Burnley, is it? Mr. Pro-Black, and you gonna earn us our rights? Wait. Your name is Charles Burnley? Well, that's the whitest name I ever heard in my life. Slavery. Listen, for 3 years, I had to watch them go crazy as you condone lies and evil. Thinking like, man, it can be the reason you a model for those closed-minded people. But y'all gotta pay attention, and the rest you will get filled. It's just funny, he thinks Jesus never died on the cross, but Yeshua will get killed. I mean, listen, it's crazy. You an actor turn rapper. Listen, you an actor turn... Come on, bro. I'm sorry. You an actor turned rapper. I was thinking it's diss straight. He want to discredit all those who believe, and I'm saying what a mistake. But no biggie, I hit him up for trying to diss faith, but he ain't want to dead the beef like the 5th plague. Oh, this what you wanted, right? A Christian rapper, this what you wanted, right? A Christian rapper so you could blame God for everything until the crowd it seems relatable. But tell him how you lied about retiring just so you can write for 7 months to come up here and make it debatable. But that needs no explaining, though. That needs no explaining, though. It just shows me that you fear me with the rhymes. I mean, he'll probably bring up past transgressions from Christians to try to steer you out of line, but if sin a cool thing to rap about, well, then clearly you out your mind. Oh, man, I remember it like it was yesterday. You told Danny Myers, I don't glorify gangbanging. I started clapping for the kid, and then I saw your Cortez battling, brother. That's exactly what you did. You got on Facebook Live the next day to explain it away. I hate you with a bitter amount. You switch profiles just to reject them. What you running, KD's Twitter account? Nah, I got literally. Listen. I know I got little to shout. Cause of my imaginary gumballs, but what you do, I'm sick of it. Stop reaching for acceptance. Are you woke or are you with the itch? See, when I say pick a side, it don't mean what comes with a dish. You like honesty, bad pharmacy. You always flip the script. Nah, I gotta ask though. Were you sent with the long nose or is it Temple of Cosmos? Do you palm and squeeze biscuits or are you polytheistic? Are you repping divine truth or are you set with the pyro? Nah, forget that. This little gimmick right here, he wanna act slower. Y'all can adore this blood if you want. I'm still not gonna let him pass over. Cause you a fraud. Listen, cause you a fraud, a hypocrite, the worst of your kind. I know B. Dot wanna be God till he end up in a hearse with a round, but Shout out my homie Seven, who's an ex-gang member that left that whole thug life. Shout out to my homie Seven. He's an ex-gang member that became a Christian and left that whole thug life. With one song, he educated me and the homies on exactly how this blood right. He told us that brotherly love overcomes all destruction. That's the acronym for blood, right? Well, Jesus Christ shed his blood to save you and me. I guess he's the only one doing blood right. Cause I done seen his blood heal Crips and they left different. Now these Crips all about his blood like they set tripping. Listen, I pressed in it. I pressed in it and found out that your foundation is looking shaky, baby. Primarily because you ain't used to me. And it really happened. Jimmy Fallon, all that talk shows me your roots ain't what they used to be. But let's talk you and me. You preach peace and then you preach peace. That's how I know that this man wrong. The difference is what I stand for is the same thing I stand on. That's Jesus. But they gonna say, Los, he took you and Verb back to back for the money. This ain't the best doc that we got here with a verse. Man, who cares what the cash is, son? He listing reasons why you getting knocked out in the first. Have y'all ever noticed he won't ever write another round about another belief system? That's because he's only threatened by the truth. That's the boy main rap campaign. But tell me, if this ain't a book of facts, then P-Dot, why do all men act that way? You know what? Because if bad news having legal issues, I'm on the phone within a second. Chef Trez is in the hospital, then I'm throwing up a blessing. Bill Collector just lost his daughter. Tell me what's your plan, mister? He'll probably say, I don't know what you're going through, but you gotta trust your ancestors. Man, shut up! Everybody on Twitter that disagrees with you. It ain't fair to shun a fan. Make a mental note. You can't love or reach people you don't care to understand. But that's why everybody in the stands, no, listen, that's why everyone in the stands, they ain't copying your gimmicks. One look at us and they can see that you dying. I'm living. If you a God, then I'm sinning. We both married to the mic, but you robbing. I'm giving. That was where I was supposed to stop it at, but since Clean Paper ain't show up, I just figured I'd leave a comment on where someone left a comment at. Cause over here we separate my God from promo. So if you don't want to hear about how my God is rose though, living inside my soul, bro, I'll pop the fofo and push rocks with Coco, then niggas stop watching LOSO. I came with charisma, punches, and a flow that's cold. He knew he was gonna lose round one. I don't care how much face paint you have on, I promise I will not let you lose your soul. Round one.
Black African power. This battle is for those that oppose and want to keep the African mind on silent. I won't stand too close. With all this religious talk from Los, I wouldn't be surprised if he got a bomb inside him. I mean, he claimed he Christian, but if we listen, there's a little Islam inside him. I mean, he willing to die for his religion. Well, that's suicide jihad, and how many rounds is he winning? 0. It's gonna be a dark 30 like I'm on a mission to find Bin Laden hiding. After this, you practically Ramadaning. You might as well kneel and ask Allah for guidance. Muslim or Christian, don't make a difference. I'll point one in your temple like you should have thought about it. Let's be honest about it. Let's be honest about it. You're monetizing, claiming the prophet's guided through prophesizing, laughter, typical pastor, money-minded, only here for the profit sizes, and I can't knock it, pilot. You and your Christian spirit flying on that soul plane, or better yet, fuck the jet. Y'all all carpooling in that Hove lane. It was so strange how the roles changed. That's when it got suspicious. You supposed to be in the back seat enjoying the ride, but your ego and pride forced you to plot decisions. All that driving side, he pushed Saga out the driver's side. Y'all swap positions. Also, you can become the crash test Christian, willing to risk it all in this dot collision. This ain't gonna work out, man. This ain't gonna work out, man. Come on, man. Hey, don't sleep. Come on. This ain't gonna work out, man. We seen you in gyms. We figured you not conditioned.
Then you and hims went against the femmes, and that was an awkward gimmick, cause y'all can handle the pussy like OBGYNs up at the Compton Clinic. This gonna get awfully ignorant. This gonna get awfully ignorant. I surmise you here to chastise my thoughts on Kemetic. Well, let's get right into this Christian shit. These offensive lines will create holes in your theory about as wide as the ones ran through by Emmett Smith. Check the Genesis. I find it interesting someone so intricate with their penmanship can't see things at face value. How you not spot all the blemishes in your written script? Your God said, let there be light on the first day, but didn't create the sun to the fourth. Ridiculous, but I guess you ain't catch it on the first take. You quit and skip the shit. These offensive lines will create holes in your theory about as wide as the ones ran through by Emmett Smith. Check the Genesis. I find it interesting someone so intricate with their penmanship can't see things at face value. How you not spot all the blemishes in your written script? Your God said, let there be light on the first day, but didn't create the sun to the fourth. Ridiculous, but I guess you ain't catch it on the first take. You quit and skip the shit, but here's the cool part. I'm undisputed because I'm too sharp. You thought you can't be conscious with gun bars. Black lives matter and let the tools spark. You got a fool's heart. And I got a conscious mind designed for any riddle you implore. We both plant seeds, but I'm a warrior in the garden. You a gardener caught up in the middle of a war. What little that's in store? I mean, LOSO ain't sold nothing original yet. You can miss me trying to diss me with your fear of hell and wail all your biblical threats. You want to get physical? Bet. I hit the gun store, cop 2 new burners, an identical set. I figure since every Bible you've read has been a translated duplicate, then you should get some original text. I'm getting it straight. I'm getting them stretched. But what y'all think they brought me down to the A for? And put the cameras on to tape a nigga as I fade low. The blade though, I take it to heart like advice when your mom's spazzing. I got a wild style, slice a valve, cut the beat like con rapping. I'm with all action, as you can imagine. But you got clapping, that's a great exaggeration. They say, well, he good with imaginary gun bars. I say, in figure, nigga, he Christian. He got a great imagination, but here's the agitation. But here's the agitation. You never heard gas blazing, close range, and it felt like it was torching your face, or been in the whip with the pistol. The cops giving chase, they coming down the lane, your little bro take the charge, so you won't get forced with the case. This ain't Bible study. Clack clack is not a course you can take. You making gun sounds like, mind your business, nigga. That sound like you don't even got a horse in this race. Of course he a fake. And here with somebody that's dead nice, that won't be said twice. I'm amongst the elites. I get advice from big homies like Head Ice. He told me, Wolf love, B-Dot. I don't fuck with this nigga LOSO, but I couldn't be the shooter though. Cause he's a snitch, the type to get hit, then running point for the Wolves, Rick Rubio. And who would know? I even talked to my nigga Briz. He told me, B-Dot, you know what it is. In order to find this nigga LOSO, you gotta ride through Tampa, Florida with some Pyru niggas in a photo. In order to find this nigga LOSO, you gotta ride through Tampa, Florida with some Pyru niggas in the photo. Word on the street, you can always catch him in front of the church like a hobo. Just pull up slow, slow-mo, low pro, there bro go, window low, let that phone go. Talk to my nigga Briz. He told me, B-Dot, you know what it is. In order to find that nigga LOSO, you gotta ride through Tampa, Florida with some Pyru niggas in a photo. Word on the street, you can always catch him in front of the church like a hobo. Just pull up slow, slow-mo, low pro, there bro go, window low, let that foe go. Bah! Wet his top like soul glow. Wow, look at his skull go. Now, we can view everything coming from the top like a GoPro. No. I let you use the machete. You don't even need the fofo. If he come deep with all of his peeps, just cut him in half and flip him around. Now he's solo. Don't stop, nigga.
Hey, real quick. We got somebody coming back to show love to the pen. I want y'all to make some noise for Michael K. Williams, the actor that played Omar on The Wire. This is the second time coming. A real supporter of the pen, man. He keeps up with everything that's going on. So we gotta show love every time we check in. LOSO, you ready?
Check.
Back up some more, bro. I need y'all to back up some more.
Hey, yo, check. Y'all ready? Hey, ready? Yo, quiet down.
Hey, you was spazzing when you was mimicking those rappers. That's something that you don't just drop up on the shelf. But why do we go crazy? I mean, B-Dot's always been known for being better when he's copying someone else. Oh, but listen, peace to my sisters that be watching my battles. They figure me spiritually gifted. Plus I'm handsome, so you know they be showing the man some interest. I mean, I love all my queens, but I wear this ring. Please don't act like you missed it. Oh, I won't do you like this, hypocrite. You know, criticize Danny Myers for multiple baby mamas, but look up to a polygamist. Oh, you feed that, listen, you feed that desire, still wanting you a mistress, so you manipulate their minds as if the contrary is religious. But see, that seems suspicious, because if the black woman is God, how is one not sufficient? Oh, you know what? Now I admit that I inherit this from the scriptures, but he gonna say that's a Eurocentric mindset that you gotta dismiss it. But one thing we can't dismiss is the emotions of the missus. And if they feeling the sickness, why would I disregard God who wrote the prescription? See, this is the difference. I really live this. He bring up scriptures that he briefly just visits, takes them out of context and goes and just twist it. Like for instance, when you told Danny Myers, oh, you treat her like a side piece because she came from your side. No, you idiot. You gotta come to the truth. Remember in creation how God made 2 out of 1? Well, that's because in marriage you got to see him make 1 out of 2. And that's the truth. Hey, that's the truth. I know some of us may not want to hear it because we want to be thugs, but if you ever had a mother or daughter, then you know where it's from. Listen, if you ever had a mother or daughter, then you know where it's from. You right, we believe she came from our rib. That was the plan from above, to come from my side to be my equal, under my arm to be protected, and in my heart to be loved. But you ignoring it, right? Oh, polygamy's good for the culture. But why you up here forming these lies? Better yet, why you can't be content with just calling one wife? You know Shaniqua, Yolanda, Sarah, or you may not hear it, but your daughter just might. Look them in their eyes, B-Dot. Look them in their eyes, B-Dot. Tell them why they not a lot of love in the end. I mean, any Ace, come on, bro. Tell them why they not a love in the end. Any little boy can sleep with 100 women. A real man gonna give one woman 100%. My brother, you've been brainwashed with these gullible lies. But no wonder you treat the black woman like you a polytheist. Well, you was taught to have multiple guys. You know, everything you told, everything you told Danny Myers in that round was false, and the crowd was still celebrating. But what that just showed me is that nobody cares for the truth if the lie is more entertaining. Look them in their eyes, B-Dot. Tell them why they shouldn't be living with a smile. Oh, because they African? Well, who knew being a queen I have them living in denial? From now on, you follow me. Get the stalking on my moves until they all got it. Orthotics, you should embrace walking in my shoes. Man, the hell he thought was gonna happen tonight. Me not bring up what got him in the venue. Boy, I got the correct drive at hand to steer you in the right direction, so your soul I will attend to. Listen, you pretend you don't write like that. You pretend, dude, to be very in love with Harriet Tubman. But think about it. That's to leave you blind, sister. You can't apologize for how you birthed a new lie? Well, you better try, mister. Exactly. Because saying that the black woman is a god is a reach to sow in the neighbors. I mean, you can't give credence to something that's been created. Boy, it presupposes a creator. But that's your belief, brother. That's your belief, brother. I guess you ain't got a rival mine. I'm just saying, every moment a different god. That's what you do in your idle time. Listen, I am not with lies. I am not with lies. Trying to say we was ducking him. Well, I wasn't fearing a thing. I was gonna take you to Egypt and try angles on all sides just so you can see what I mean. Like I may send structures that your guys will think are too complex. You ain't hearing these things? Well, don't you follow Brother Polite? Good, then you should be used to these pyramid schemes. I ain't fearing a thing for the one that was hating.
He didn't think it was fair, bro, until I brought it to him. It was a rap like mummification. Listen, I was just wondering, Satan, how you write a whole round giving somebody else direction when you don't own a compass. I mean, you wanted to get revenge for how they were done wrong, but you didn't do it justice. Man, do you think that I care about who they say really won this? Brother, I wrote that round so these queens know who to follow and not to trust in. You are nothing.
Check, look. That was cool. But if I say the black woman is God, mind your business, nigga. That only appeal to blacks. All my queens, mind your business, nigga. That only appeal to blacks. All my queens, I need y'all to look up Henrietta. She died a while back, but her cells, they still extract and give them to other races and replacements for the things they lack. See, this is scientific facts. This isn't just rap. I'm not talking about the nigga from Queens when I tell my queens that they DNA is bridging the gap, but we won't get into that. A tree of knowledge can only grow from a seed of wisdom. And they figure me some defeated victim, but I'm neutral to the cut. I gotta add that mine is dots on either side of the slash. That's how I see the vision. They got us twisted. Cause they religious, they want to fit us into some belief or system. The indigenous venerate nature. They deified and anthropomorphized nature as nature to ensure that we don't see a difference. You need to listen. Better yet, you need a lesson. Fuck your reverend. I supersede Jesus' wisdom. You need a whipping. So you start acknowledging esoteric astrology. The Bible be talking about the age of Pisces. So you might see Jesus' name inside of a fish on the back of a whip bumper sticking. You need a fixing. Come get your neo soul saved. Come get your neo soul saved by the one in the Matrix. You're basic. Your claim is ancient Africans ain't get plagiarized through the Your claim is ancient Africans ain't get plagiarized through the pages of the gospel and what you like to present on these stages. And bravo, you gotta give him his props. What a brave kid. He was anxious to take this knowing it's dangerous. I guess he felt safe with my retirement, which was really a vacation. I switched lanes quick to allow this lame to drive down the road that I paved with brave statements. You wanted this match way back. I had to decline at the time. You was nameless, but see the game is you allow him to shine. You create a counterpart of contention. Your ascension is what the aim is, and look how far you done came since. It was all my intention for you to be famous. I figured I'd plant a seed and allow a flower to bloom before I make these arrangements. Look, I know in my absence, they would use your Christian act as a replacement to fill the vacant. See, they painted the picture and framed it like a mosaic, a colorful declaration, and you the light, the amazement. I'm the dirt. I'm the dark part of the art that gets shaded, how jaded. To have me portrayed as some tyrant, giant, Goliath, or peep how the double entendre explains it. I'm giving you this opportunity and letting the Tootie speak. I'm slinging a shot to King David. They say, Dot. They say, Dot, he got high in your spot. I tell him all hell save it, even if that is a real statement. The only reason he caught fire in my lane is because I was trailblazing, but congratulations. You've made it to the big game, and you was just tailgating. I mean, you waited. You waited. You studied the style. It took you a while, but you held patient. Look at you now. The way you interact with the crowd, you got my conviction, fast cadence. Look at you now. The way you interact with the crowd, you got my conviction, fast cadence. I told him I was heaven sent, and ever since he been sniffing around trying to pick up my fragrance. Amazing. A nigga with so much faith needed to see it done by someone before he could believe he could achieve it. I can see him now thinking, well, B-Dot didn't have to PG it, and I want to be like my idol, try to go viral, KOT did. His concepts were immaculate. He entered his own course and made him conceive it. Dave, Danny, Cortez, well, those is three wise men that had to go see him. Can y'all perceive this? Or do I got to bring it to your face in 3D it? Who's more blasphemous between us if he the one treating me like I'm Jesus? Don't need your third eye to see this. Don't need your third eye to see this. We can all feel the resemblance. Nigga, your whole career was built off my template. In fact, I'm the nigga you contacted when Smack wanted you contracted. Why you think he's still independent? I got the text. Let me guess. You having a hard time remembering? I figured you'd be offended. Hey, John, he thought it was suitable to cut ties with you, so I was there to mend it. Is this a business or a friendship? Is this a business or a friendship? Are you the teacher or the apprentice? I mean, if his career's riding highest, it's only rolling because you're the engine, not to mention, it's like the Mafia movies, truly, and John, you the Godfather too. I mean, he running around searching for sunny grounds, creating distance, getting far from the truth. But who marketed you? We know it. You're running around league hopping, deep throating. Even if the Christian Mafia vote, the Don can still step in and veto it. Why he chose it? Was it the dinero? It's your brand? Oh, of course. Well, this is a sacrifice when Corleone had to take out the prize horse. What you thought? We wasn't get tired of the nerve of you, running around like you're the greatest thing since Murder Mook, but he the only reason we heard of you? You went over the rare breed. Okay, that's cool. Jay murder who? Then they set you up with the rare breed. Deja vu. Jay murdered you. I'm surgical, nigga. I'm surgical, nigga. I'm cutting through to see if it's deep. I mean, I tore a hole in you, not to knock what you preach, but in order for us to believe what you teach, you gotta prove you can read it and speak the ancient language before it was translated to Greek, and I got the blessing on me. I got the blessing on me. I got the blessing on me to bring y'all the ancient language through the testimony. Zakor et Yom HaShabbat lekashehu. That's Hebrew for remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. And the Sabbath day is Saturday. So he in here getting worked when he should have been home sleeping, homie. Can't y'all see he's phony? 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 But he want to condemn me to damnation because I'm pro-black Pan-African. I represent my damn nation. These the type of niggas we fought on the plantation. Don't speak Hebrew, so we knew he lost in translation.
Hey, every time you battle, bro, you go for like 6 to 9 minutes. I told John I wanted strict time limits. Not just strict time limits, but you know what? I'm actually fine with it. Because contrast is the mother of all clarity. And this the round where I separate the comparisons and fixate the difference. Stop asking if we get along. Boy, I wouldn't jail with you if we were inmates in prison. I wouldn't leave battle rap like you did either. Because I am not disloyal. You retired from the ring and started rushing back. You're wondering why it's looking rocky for you. Oh, but this is not for all you. Hey, but this is not for all you. The man keeps missing the big picture. The man thinks he's king. Like you could have paid Chilla $1,000 to write your rhymes, and it still wouldn't get the grand scheme of things. Oh, but you know what? That's what pissed him off, though. The hustle enemy. I punched through struggles that love to better me. I started from the bottom, went all the way to the top, and it struck his energy because he saw me make moves without that conscious thought. Now that's muscle memory. Oh, but you know what? Wait, this was supposed to be Luck's new legacy? This was supposed to be Luck's new legacy until death came. The truth is you should have stayed aside. If you knew better, you do better. Hugh Hefner, we knew this would be the way you die. Oh, but you know what? The definition of hypocrisy is when you say Christianity stole everything from our mother's land. I mean, we hear you and all, it would just mean a lot more if you instill your style from another man. Please help me understand how y'all, please help me understand how y'all critique me, but let him be with his rhymes. Oh, but it makes sense. If y'all gonna crucify me like my savior, I'm supposed to have a thief on my side. Please tell me that this is a lie. You did not go out and hire the same exact manager as Loaded Lux. But I don't even know what to say, son. Like, I'm not mad you want to be great, hoodie dot. I'm just mad you wasn't that since day one. I mean, you see me, you see a luxury, inventing yourself. We see you, we say Lux, you're reinventing yourself. Oh, hey, but let me get you some help. Because every time you get on stage, you always want to start discrediting my God and my Lord. And for 3 years now, you done spoke like you know a lot about what I believe in, bro. Good. This round, I want to see if you know a lot about yours. What's your beliefs like, Charles Burnley? Oh, you hate that white Jesus whose doctrine enslaved your people in the 1500s. Well, you know what? I hate that Jesus too. I know
Real shit.
I hate that Jesus too. I know I sound crazy. As long as you're not talking about the real Jesus, you know, the brown-skinned Middle Eastern Jewish man that established the basic tenets of the Christian faith around 1 AD. See, son ain't me when I entertain, I still educate. What you cocky for? I got your number. Be humble. Sit down. Okay, Doc? Damn, I got you covered. Oh. Hey, because I know how to rap. Hey, because I know how to rap and I read my Bible. I don't care what you heard. A shake dipped in venom. Pick your poison. A brother with wordplay or a brother who don't play with the word. Oh, but you know what? Let me say what I heard. Let me say what I heard. Because against Cortez, you bragged about opening up an account in the world's largest black-owned bank. But I don't like that take on it. You think America cares if you bank with people of color? Check the dollar bill, it still got a white man's face on it. Oh, but, and your wife and your wife knows it too. That's why it cuts her deep to see you all lost in a sorrow. But it makes sense, because what you making is peanuts. No wonder you're letting George Washington Carver. Oh, why do I even bother? Hey, why do I even bother? Because mentally, you're out of it. You be screaming black African power and never step foot on that continent? Well, I am shocked at this. Listen, you and your father, hey, listen. You and your father are not from Africa. You're from San Fernando Valley. That's living on the other side. That's 6 or 7 hours flying. What good is balls on top of balls if your foundation is lies? I know, wait. I know. That was a line from Sue Surf against Mr. Slow It Down. Y'all looking like this round ain't legal. I just figured I'd flip that since you love riding away to con these people. Oh, but listen. Let me remind these people. You said this is Shaka Zulu versus Montezuma. I remember, I thought it was hot and cool too. Until I stopped it. Listen, until I stopped in Google, found out Shaka Zulu killed more Zulus than all of his ops. Now who knew in the midst of us, you'll run this. Shaka Zulu was like the black Christopher Columbus. Well, you know how bad you sound when you make your black ancestors trying to say, oh, they couldn't reject their oppressor's God. No, you idiot. If they did believe in Jesus, it was because of who he was, not what was fed to them in lies. But this is the black man, right? The one who has optimal potential. The one who has optimal potential, and then it's just tacking into the culture. Wait. Have you seen what your people been going through lately? I think it's a good time to start tapping into it, don't you? If you want to go ahead and say, listen, he wants to ask, where's my God at? At the same time saying my God don't exist. But ain't you supposedly a God, my good brother? Well, when you gonna finally fix all of this? Because if the black man has 360 degrees of knowledge, and that's what they treat you right, and that's what they teach you right, man, then explain to me why you haven't executed a plan to free your people from the evil white man. Nah, he want to tell every black Christian man that they've been whitewashed. For that, you get a fat hell. Go to that hell. I want to see this man fail for trying to blackmail every black male. But listen, and he knows that well, because he gonna pass it off like nada. The man is an imposter. He knows that the key is that he gonna have to mask it like the Phantom of the Opera. But you know what? Because life after death, you ain't got the answers to the problem. For you, death is just a period. For me, it's just a comma. But like I keep saying, I rep one person, and that's God the Son. Y'all should have told this gang-banging blood Black Panther preacher I am not the one. And I respect y'all boys for having his back when he stand before us, but where all that Kemetic science gonna be at when you stand before God?
Yo, I need your minds. Classical Romans and Greeks were the first to force their beliefs. If you ain't believe what they teach, you were seen as a heathen, a beast. The Syrians peeped, and trade routes was made throughout this area's reach, all for political peace. I need you to hear it gets deep, because him and Saga always talk about African Christianity and King Azana, but never talk about Prometheus, the Assyrian Christian who was enslaved to his father. Ethiopians was going hard in the paint, worshiping the African deity Waka, till Azana becomes king. Prometheus tells him to stop it, converts him to Christianity, all for political profit. He be kicking that nonsense. But he feeds off the fact y'all lack historical knowledge. He think he a scholar, all because he went to some biblical college, but he fails to acknowledge. So I'm here to get this stuck in your conscience. West African descendants wouldn't be Christians if we didn't get put into bondage. Do you know what Ma'at is? The 42 laws that's embedded? I mean, you got 10 commandments, but ain't of them was plagiarized from Kemetics. How pathetic. You're ready to put your faith in man because he claimed God said it. This Christian shit running on his last leg and his prosthetic. I'm here to dead it. And drown that book in the deep end. I need y'all to peep there. He claimed Jesus Christ sacrificed his life. Well, then it depends on how you see things. And me, King, I got a deep lens. What good is a sacrifice if you get it back? See how they pretend he died on Friday, came back Sunday. That nigga took off the weekend. And nigga took off the weekend. Hold up. That nigga took off the weekend. And I'm just speaking from your narrative. I mean, establishing his existence is imperative. Your faith was passed down through inheritance. My African treasure was stolen by those who parroted the irony of taking African tradition, twisted and selling it back through the piracy. Don't lie to me. I need you to stand here and look eye to eye to me. Psalms 82:6, ye of gods. How come you don't see the God in me? You gotta be confused. That's why you criticize dudes like Bad News and the obstacles he hurdled in the street. But that's a good father. So when he pick up his daughter to ensure nothing will harm her, he keep a burner in the seat. I hope you never have a daughter. She get kidnapped by a rapist and ain't heard from in some weeks. She ain't gonna fight back. She just gonna roll over because daddy told her she's supposed to turn the other cheek. All that Christian, all that Christian shit is weak. We gotta teach these black babies how the Glocks be busted because they may get shot by a cop for nothing. I have my, hold up. We have to teach these black babies how the Glocks be busted because they may get shot by a cop for nothing. I have my baby sister breaking down a pistol. A little black girl fixing the toy like she Doc McStuffins. I know how you came with laws, statutes, and mandates. I know you came with litigation, but I'm from Pacoima, land of the Pyrus who feel with the blues over a crazy situation. But you know, LOSO and his God, they came to save the congregation. Well, why don't you tell the crowd how, as an evangelicist, you should have did better with saving the soul of your relative that died during the gang initiation. Now that's a crazy indication that you nor your imaginary friend does nothing. Every time you talked about saving a soul, nigga, you was bluffing. Don't be worried about it, blood north cousin. You should have been worried about saving the soul of your blood cousin, but you wasn't. You was too busy disrespecting the Ankh that represents life and glorifying the cross that represents death, but claiming it represents Christ. You know that ain't right. Glorifying a Roman torture crucifixion. That's how you know they wicked. That's like the family of Nicole Brown going around with knives around their neck after OJ did it. This is a closed case anyway. But I got some more questions to ask them. If the internet started crashing and all books were burned on the planet, is there any archaeology still standing to be examined to determine what your God has commanded? You see how it gets problematic? These questions I pose to those that oppose they often planet. You claim to be enslaved and the pyramids was made like magic. Well, granted, if y'all was that architecturally advanced with the granite, then in Israel, where the hell is all the temples to match it? This is tragic. A nigga worship a God that saved Saga from masturbation and jerking his chicken, but can't save blacks from mass incarceration getting jerked by the system. Left us here for 400 years in a worthless condition, and y'all just gonna scream, oh, don't go ham, B-Dot, we just curse. Oh, it hurts just to listen. Y'all turn y'all back on tradition. He not African, he can't tell you about your spiritual systems. Yoruba, Igbo, Vodou, now Valley. Where you think they got all their wisdom? Look at the plot as it thickens. Abraham, the father of his religion, was ignorant till he went into Kemetic and came about of it with all the knowledge within it. You know what? Fuck it, I'm finished. Even if I don't convince this crowd tonight, Black African power, I made my ancestors proud tonight.
What y'all thought, man? Class it up! That was Fade 2017. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Tomorrow we got the rec room. If you want to stand by, get information how to come to the rec room. We got more fire battles.
January 13th is definitely going down. Bullpen Battle League presents Rec Room Volume 2. We held Rec Room Volume 1 the same weekend as Fade 2017 and it turned out crazy. Rec Room is Bullpen's own way of creating that essence of battle rap where we get back to that feel. It's our own closed room series of battles where MCs just want to catch that rep. January 13th, we having Volume 2 featuring Lotta Zay versus Wavington. Dre Dennis making his debut. Shout out to the Loud Boys, but he's coming down here to battle G-Lo. We got Polo versus PG Skillet. That's reject on reject crime. Them boys is gonna get crazy. TGO versus Swavatar Jack. And BC versus Bars Major. That's gonna be something entertaining. Y'all need to check out BC and Bars Major if y'all don't know what we in for. But this is January 13th. Bullpen Battle League presents Rec Room Volume 2. We have Volume 1 the same weekend of Fade 2017, and them battles will be coming to y'all as soon as possible. And when they do, y'all gonna love it. So you might want to stay tuned. If you can't be in the building January 13th, come on, man. We welcoming everybody. Keep supporting BullpenBattles.com. Bullpen over bullshit.